Good morning. Today is Friday before Parshas Puru, and let's understand what is the Torah telling us, teaching us about the Shabbos Puru. Now we know that all the 613 commandments Hashem made. He gave us the Torah, plus He gave us the Gemara, plus He gave us an awful lot of Svuram that we should learn always and try to understand what Hashem wants. There is a Sefer HaChinuch that He gives explanation on every mitzvah. Why did Hashem command us? What is it? Goes into the depth of understanding what every mitzvah is. Now we know that Parshas Puru Adimu has something that the Chazal tell us. Chikuhi, this is a commandment without understanding. Don't try to understand it. Now we know that Shlomo HaMelech, the smartest person in the world, said, I said that I was smart, I thought that I was smart, and then I saw that it's very far from me. What is it? On what did he say it? He said it on Pura Anima, that he thought he understands it, and meanwhile he saw that he's very, very far from understanding. The Torah is teaching us over here a very strong thing, that Hashem wanted that a person should understand whatever Hashem tells us and whatever Hashem does. But in the other way, you have to understand that it's impossible to understand Hashem. In the Heilige Kedushas Levi, that's the Berditche Beruf, says in this whole week's Parsha of Parshas Puru, the Torah tries to teach us that don't think that there is something you have to understand it, because it's possible you cannot understand it. It's impossible you should understand Hashem. There is no way we can understand Hashem. And this is what the Torah teaches us. We know that Puru Adimu has so many reasons. Why? Because the Yidden made the Eigel, so the mother of the Eigel comes and is Machaper. It makes up for what the Eigel Yidden did with the Eigel. No. The Torah tells us, you have many good reasons, but I want you to understand something. That's not the reason. That's only the reason in your small little head. Everybody, the size of the head you have, this is what you understand. You understand it this way. We know the Heilige Chassam Sofer understood it in a much bigger way. The Heilige Rambam understood it in a much bigger way. The Uvas HaKdoshim understood it in a bigger way. Moshe Rabbeinu understood it much more. But Shlomo HaMelech comes and says, I thought I was smart. And when I saw the mitzvah from Puru Adimu, I saw that it's very far from me. What does it mean? Don't make this big mistake to think you understand Hashem. You cannot understand Hashem, and you will never understand Hashem. Even though Hashem keeps on showing us and giving us all kinds of ways we should understand Him, that's only we can understand it now. Once Mashiach is going to come, and there is going to be that the whole world is going to see Hashem, and everything is going to be only Hashem, then we're going to start to understand. We'll see that whatever we understood now was nothing compared to what we will understand after Mashiach comes. We have a very nice something that works on the same way. There says in the Gemara There was one tzaddik, I don't remember which name, he learned in Buvel, and once he got to Eretz Yisrael, he fasted many days in order he should forget whatever he learned in Buvel, because he wanted to start learning the new way in Israel. Meaning like this, he understood that in Buvel, that means not in Israel, you can't understand the Torah really in the right way, in the depth of the Torah. Now in Israel you can understand it much more. It's impossible to have both in your head. You can't. He understood in order he should understand the Torah from Israel, he has to completely wipe out whatever he learned up till now. And that's why he fasted so long. Now, we understand that we try to understand Hashem as much as possible, but it's nothing how you could really understand Hashem, because to really understand Hashem is impossible. It's even going to be impossible when after Mashiach comes. But now to understand, the Torah tells you, you think you understand everything, all the commandments, what the Torah tells you. The Torah comes with Puru Adimu and tells you, you know what? You think you understand, you have a lot of reasons. It's not the reason completely. You're mistaken completely. There is no reason. You have to understand. You cannot understand Hashem. And why is this? Before Pesach, it's always a couple of weeks before Pesach, because by Pesach we start implanting in us a minna. And if you have a minna, you have to understand, you can't understand Hashem. You could use Puru Adimu to become clean, to purify yourself, but don't think you understand. You have to understand, you do what Hashem wants because Hashem wants. We can't understand it. Hashem should help. We should, Parshas Puru, should do the right thing for us, should purify us the right way, in order when we start working on a minna, we should be pure, that a pure minna should go into our hearts. Have a beautiful Shabbos and all the best.